All right, guys, so I just finished up my round at River City Nature, and so there's a disc golf store down here called Disc Golf Center. If you have not seen it online, this is a huge store. It's got a big selection, so I'm going to run in here, see what I can find, and then, you know, if I'm able to play another round, which if you're seeing this video means that I am, I'll show you what I picked up and show you some of the discs that I'll be throwing for this next round. So let's go in here, see what we can find, and I'll let you know what I get. All right, what's up, guys? So I did go to Disc Golf Center yesterday, and I did pick up some new discs. Sorry, I forgot to update you after I went in there, but getting ready to play around. I'll walk through that in just a minute. But some of the discs I picked up, starting off, DGA Breaker. This is a little bit lighter weight one. I want something a little more stable than my Zone SS's, but not quite as stable as my Zone. So I'm going to test this out, see how it does for me. Also picked up a Pop Top ESP crank. I've been throwing the Z Lite ones, wanted to see how the ESP, these are kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I find some good ones. Sometimes I find some, you know, some that are too stable, too understable. So hopefully this one will be a good one. Picked up this beautiful Z Swirl Venom. Just had to pick it up just because it looks so nice. Might put that in the bag today. Picked up a Pop Top ESP Nuke. This is a lighter weight. It's a 159, but I've heard these are pretty overstable. So I'm going to be testing this out today, see if it's as overstable as people told me it was. And then the last thing is a DGA Torrent. I found these are really hard to find with a pop top. This is not a huge dome on this guy, but it definitely has a little bit of pop. So we're going to see how this one flies. I have not really experimented a lot with the Torrent, but I'm going to try it out today. So let's get into it. I'm excited because today I'm out here at Turkey Lake in Orlando. I'm still on vacation. Playing another course that I have not played in some years. This is, I believe, the harder of the two courses on the property. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's called like T2 or something like that. But anyway, it looks like it's changed quite a bit since I was out here last. So I'm excited to see some of the changes. It looks like they have new baskets. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm just looking forward to showcasing the course. Hopefully I can shoot well. But let's get into it. So if you ever do come out here, just know that there's a lot of different tees and I think a couple different baskets. So we're going to be playing to the newer baskets. I saw some, I think they were Dynamic Disc Veteran baskets. So we're going to play to those, but we're going to play from the blue tees. So we're going to play long to the long baskets. Just see how we go. All right, so we are here on hole one, which is a par 4, 507 feet. It goes through this gap and goes way over to the right. So there's a couple different plays. You can either try to go up the gap and get hopefully in a good landing zone, or you can go over the top. These trees have gotten taller since the last time I was here, which makes sense, right? So we're gonna try a few of both. We're gonna get loose a little bit and then we'll go 2 off the first. All right, for my up the middle, I'm gonna go Venom. If I can get this one clean, this one should put me in a really good position. So let's go Venom. Then we'll try one over the top. It's got some turn. That is going to be really good. I hope that pushed far enough. I think that's going to be great. All right, and then let's try out our new Paige Pierce Nuke. If this is as overstable as I was told, it should give me some good flight and still get over the top. Let's see how this one flies. Oh, it's got some stability, okay. Heard it crash some tree limbs. We're gonna get up there and see how we did. All right, so I got my red Venom up here in a pretty good spot. Got a nice clean fairway. It's very tight still though. The long basket obviously is a little bit longer, so I'm gonna go Zone SS. Try to sneak this one through there. That was a horrible shot. All right, got the Zone SS up here. Not a great shot. Now, when I used to play here, it was just this basket, the short one. So they've added the longs. We're gonna see how well we can shoot, adding a little extra difficulty to it. Got a long putt here. Let's see if we can give this one a bid. Oh my goodness, I didn't even have a chance. All right, that's gonna tap in the par though. Not a bad one on this starting hole. All right, guys, we're on to hole 2, which is 305. Very tricky hole. You want to have something that penetrates straight, maybe get some flex, gets back to the right. Never played it, obviously, to these positions, so nice to try out some new pin positions, but I'm gonna try out my new Venom. See if I can get some turn on this one and then get some late fade back towards the basket. Oh, it's turning. Oh, baby. That might be putting. That thing's got a nice turn to it, actually. Oh, good kick. Well, guys, I gotta be honest. I wasn't really expecting to get this one, but trusted my new Venom, and I'm glad I did, because that's gonna get me my first birdie of the day. All right, guys, we're on to hole number 3, which from the blue, it looks like it's about 345. I can't see the basket, but I know you want to go through this gap, and then you want to go around the low-hanging tree and get over to the left. I'm assuming that's where the basket is. All right, I think this is a good shot for my Onyx, my little bit less stable Onyx, but still some stability to it. So try to maybe get a little turn on this one, and then have that fade coming back at the end. Just like that. Oh my gosh, go, 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 go. Don't hit that tree. Dude, that is perfect. We're gonna leave it. Man, got a great drive up here with this Onyx. Got me to about, I don't know, 20 or so feet, maybe a little bit more. Great first actual putt of the day. Bang. Man, that is a good one. I love that distance. That's a tricky distance for me. So to be able to get those 340, 350 birdies, if I can get those consistently, we're gonna have a good round. All right, guys, we're stepping up here to hole 4, which to the long is 317. This is a lot tighter than I remember, just because the trees have grown in, but also the basket is more over to the right now. So I'm gonna have to go, I think, more of a forehand shot just to get the shape on this one. Maybe a backhand. You know what, I said forehand yesterday and I changed my mind. I'm gonna do the same thing today. I'm gonna go back to the Osprey. I think if I throw this right, it should shape perfectly, maybe get me more of a counter skip over to the basket. So we're gonna try out the Osprey and see if this will work for me. That turns, that's good. Missed the trees. Somehow that went right in between those trees. That's gonna give me a putt. Got the turn, now fade. Ooh, it's gonna be on the backside, and that's gonna give me a putt as well. Man, another good shot. I'm telling y'all, this Osprey is changing the game for me. Parked the shorter one, my Venom forehand is up there on the hill. But this one is closer, about the same distance as the last hole, about 20 feet or so. And that's gonna be 3 in a row. I did not expect this because of how I used to play this course. But again, that was a long time ago, but this is pretty awesome. All right, guys, now we're on to the big boy hole. This is a par 5, and man, this thing has gotten a lot more condensed. 908-foot par 5, I think is what it is. Yeah, par 5. Y'all, this one used to have more of a fairway. Now you either have to go low or you have to go up high and get something, I believe, that goes more to the right. So it's gonna make this a little bit trickier. All right, I'm gonna do something I never do. I'm gonna try something a little bit riskier. I'm gonna go roller because I think it shapes really well for this. And so let's try to get this Osprey down, see if we can get a good roller in play. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be great. Now flip, 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 flip. I mean, not the best roll in the world, but that is in the middle. I'm gonna take that. All right, got the roller up here in a pretty good spot. We're gonna go Torrent. You know what? We're gonna put some faith in these things. Let's go Torrent, see what it does. Have no idea what this is gonna fly like, but we're gonna try it out. It's got a good, oh my gosh, that's great. Dude, that's a pretty good flyer. All right, y'all, got the Torrent up here. So far, throwing shots I wouldn't normally throw is paying off, but I think I got a little too close to these trees. I don't think I can go over the top. So I'm just gonna have to try to squeak something through the middle there. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go zone SS. Just try to punch this guy through there. Let the disc do the work. Start out on some hyzer. Come on, turn, 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 turn. It's gonna be a long putt. All right, guys, got the Zone SS up here in a pretty good spot. I'd say I'm probably, I don't know, 25 out here. Pretty good spot. Got the wind picking up though, so I'm gonna have to really concentrate on this one. Dead center pole. God, man, I'm getting a little lucky. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm missing some trees that I probably should hit, but this feels good to be on one of these streaks though. And here we are, hole 6, another tricky one. This one is 317, but the way to get to the basket is very tricky. You either go low line skip, it goes way over the left, or you can go up high, kind of big hyzer line, try to spike it in there. You know what? I think we're gonna try out my new Venom, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go low, kind of skip shot over there. This is very tight, but I'm gonna try it anyway. If that gets off of that tree, that could be good. Skip! That might work, y'all. That might work. Fade, 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 fade. We're gonna get up there and look. I don't have a clue if that's good or not. This is unbelievable. Got my skip shot, and look at where my nuke landed. That had to almost go in. Look at the divot. Dude. All right, here we are on hole 7. This is another par 4. Looks like it is 490 feet. Very tricky line though. There's not a great fairway here, so I'm not exactly sure what the play is. I'm gonna try roller. I think this is crazy in a way, but I honestly don't know what else to really throw, so we're gonna try to get it down quick. That was a horrible throw. Oh my gosh, that is the best throw I could have imagined. Hit that tree, but I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Luckiest spot I could be in. I mean, I got a low ceiling, but the fact that I even have something that I can even play here is pretty remarkable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go machete, just try to keep this low and get a big skip over there towards the basket. Not where I was aiming. Guys, I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is just, I don't know if it's about being in Florida or if I'm just super relaxed or what, but being able to shoot like this, even when your bad shots are putting you in good position, is just such a great feeling. And then when you have awkward putts and you still are able to make them, man, almost a perfect. Now I got to finish strong on this one though. All right, hole 8. You can kind of see the basket down there over to the right. Looks like it's about 277 it says, so it plays as kind of a turnover, or you can go forehand. I think I'm gonna go Captain's Raptor here and just see if I can put a little flex on this one and get some skip over there. Just like that. Now, oh, it's still too stable. Get off. Oh, good kick. It's under the basket. Y'all, it hit a tree and pushed it forward. I'm telling you, this is all luck right now. Y'all, there's not much left to say other than when it's your day, it's your day. I mean, I'm getting all the luck in the world, and I'm not gonna complain about it. Now on to what's gotta be one of the signature holes. This is a par 3, 385. It follows this path all the way down and gets over to the left. I think you'd rather be longer than short here, so I think I'm gonna try more of a distance driver type of shot. First, I'm gonna go with what I know, which is the nuke, and then we'll try out some of our new ones. But I'm gonna go nuke here first. Kind of played more toward the middle. All right, let's give the Torrent a try. If it flies like it did on hole 5, it should be a good one. It's really good, actually. Oh my gosh. That might be the best shot of the bunch right there. Dude, that thing is so stable. It's down there. just a little bit to the right. Turned it over a little too much, but got it outside the circle here. See if we can cash this in and keep this birdie train going. Come on. Ah, didn't quite give it the height. Just kind of short armed that putt. All right, guys, we are on to the back nine, which if I remember correctly, this is a tougher stretch in order to get birdies. So starting out here on hole 10, it says it is 303. Looks like a little forehand shot, or you can go kind of a turnover. I'm gonna try out my new Venom, see if I can keep throwing good shots with this thing. That's too high. It's tight. That's probably gonna be putting, but I don't think I got the turn on that one. Well, too bad we're not playing the short basket, because I'd be right by. In fact, I might have even given it an ace run, but got a putt here, probably inside the circle. I'm gonna have to hyzer around these trees. See if I can sneak one in here. Not enough. Man. All right, another par. All right, here we are, hole 11. This is a par 4, 546. Goes down and over to the right. I'm gonna try to go Osprey and see if I can turn this one over and get more of a subtle turn to it. So I'm gonna try to go outside of this first tree here. Just like that. I don't really know how I can throw it better. That one also looks really good. Dude, I'm telling you, that disc is incredible. All right, so I guess I pushed it too far and hit a tree, because I mean, I thought this was gonna be perfect, but tricky shot here. I don't know what the exact play is. I might try to just punch it straight. Let's go Zone SS. See if I can just sneak one down there in the middle. Miss it. That's it. Pushed it a little deep, but that should be fine. Got the Zone SS a little deep, but should be no problem. Just a nice 20 foot, or not even 20, 15 or so. All right, here we are, hole 12, 355 it looks like. Goes way over there off to the right. Backhand or a forehand shot. All right, let's try forehand. Let's go Venom. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Missed that tree. Oh my gosh, that was a smash of a forehand. Threw it way too high. Good kiss off the tree though. It's got the distance. That is one of the best forehands I've ever thrown as far as power and control. Got me up here. Basket's actually a little straighter than I realized, but only about 15 here. That is another one. Man, this round is hot right now. All right, on to hole 13. It says it's 347. It's straight ahead, but man, it looks farther than that. Have no clue if it just looks farther, if it is, but we'll see what we can throw here. Just for a good in-between, I'm gonna go Osprey. See if I can hyzer flip this guy. Just get a good push up there on the fairway. Get myself close, hopefully. Oh my, missed that. No. God, if that would have missed that, it'd have been good. Let's go Scorch. See if we can get one up there. Not when you throw it like that. All right, unfortunate hit off the tree there, but got a relatively easy upshot. We're gonna do two, all right? We're gonna go with the Zone OS for my first one, then we're gonna try out the new breaker for my backhand shot. Is that deep? Ah, that's fine. That's right under it. Let's go breaker. That's pretty good too. A little bit left, but not bad. All right, here we are. Hole, what is this, hole 14? I don't see a sign on this one, but looks like it plays pretty far. I'm gonna go Osprey. The basket goes off to the right. I don't wanna go out of bounds to the right, so I'm gonna go backhand. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Slide. That should be really good. Guys, I'm telling you right now, stop the video and make sure you go buy yourself an Osprey. These things are insane. All right, here we are, hole 15, 375 it says. Let's go Osprey. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hyzer flip this guy. I got a tailwind, it should do its thing and get some fade coming back. Flip up, a little too low. Oh, climb the tree, that had such a beautiful flight. Well, I definitely parked the short one, but unfortunately not the one we're going to. So we're going long basket. See if we can give this a hearty bid here. Come on, off the tree. Ooh, that's deep. I'm gonna leave y'all there. See if I can tap this guy in. This is not what you want for your par putt. Whew, thank goodness. All right, here we are, hole 16. It says it's 345 over the water. Man, such a beautiful hole. All right, I'm really scared to throw my other one, so we're gonna go crank here. Maybe try to go up high. Hey, that's nice and safe. All right, so my crank ended up in a pretty good spot, about edge of the circle, but we got the wind coming off the water there, making this putt a little trickier. This would be a good one to steal a birdie on for sure. Come on. Oh, man. See, that's what I was scared of. Because I putt with hyzer, I thought if I gave it too much height, it would get lifted up. But all right, hole 17 is a par 4, 475. I think the fairway is behind that cluster of trees, so you can either go on the inside or you can go on the outside of it there. I think I'm gonna go flash, see if I can get it out to the right of those trees and have it skip up the fairway there. Just like that. Oh, that should be money. Oh yeah. I don't think I can throw a better shot than that. So I'm not as in good a position as I thought. I think I'm gonna try to go with this little forehand gap here, because I think if I get this initial gap, there's less in the way, so. Oh, that should be great. Yeah, that's what I was wanting. All right, get up there, tap in that bird. Basket's a little farther out than I realized. Still got about 15 left here. All right, that's a good one. Let's see if we can finish strong, finish this round off with a birdie on 18. All right, we are on to hole 18. The long basket is actually more of a straight shot. I had to go up there and look at it. You can go outside, play kind of a forehand skip, or you can just try to get lucky through the trees. All right, I think I'm gonna go buzz, just because even though it's a short hole, it's a low ceiling. I just wanna kind of control this. That's wide, but I think that's actually gonna work. Oh my gosh. Just like that, now skip. That will be close. This shot, and really this entire round, has just been one where a lot of good things have happened and a lot of lucky things have happened, but you know, that's disc golf. Some days it's your day and some days it's not, but man, great day out here. Beautiful weather, awesome course. Love the addition of both baskets. So if you're ever in Orlando, you've got to come play one of the two courses out here. They're both beautiful, but hopefully this showed you how to play at least the long baskets from the long tees. Can't recommend it enough. A lot of great things happening out here. But guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.